Hey, what is going on, guys? Edward here, back with another video. Thank you so much for being here in another series on Sunday Talk. So just first of all, I just wanted to say, please just make sure to give it a big thumbs up to the video. It motivates me to keep posting this series, every single Sunday. I know you guys like this type of content. You want to see what's going to happen on the upcoming week. So I really appreciate that. So let's go ahead and take a look. Right now, I'm posting this video a little late today. I was actually doing a few things, but finally at home. So let's go ahead and do the breakdown. Market open in about, an hour, 2 hours ago. So look at that big gap to the downside when it opened today, Sunday. So let's go ahead and check how the market is coming from big time frames. And what we're seeing so far, it is many traders, many people saying that we have actually reached bottom. Like this is definitely the bottom of the downtrend, finally. Now after seeing and studying the chart, it looks like it is definitely starting to show, a bullish signs. Of course, we have to wait for now a pullback, for a correction. Now, if we do this, for example, going from here, we got a big push and you got a big pullback. You got a big push and you got a big pullback. Now, if you see it this way, you can say that, okay, the price could continue to the downside, doing another leg, continuation to the downside, potentially breaking, this is a BOS. This is another BOS, another break of a structure to the downside. So, some people is actually expecting that the market will continue because high interest rates is still there, inflation is still there. It's just that it's getting a little, not worse, it's getting a little better apparently on the numbers. So what to expect if you also see this way? Let's go ahead and do it now from here. You got a big push, or let's actually do it this. Let's do it this. You got to push here, you got to pull back, you got to push, and you got to pull back, you got to push, and you got to pull back, another push, and a huge pullback. So what is happening right here? You see this pullback, it didn't break this high, so it was like a double top. In this case, it was a pattern, right? Double top. Now in this case, when the price broke right here, we had a BOS. We had another BOS right here, another BOS. This is the last BOS we were seeing right here. Now, what are we seeing? What is it? What is actually happening here? Very interesting that this could be our change of character right here. And now expecting for the price to pull back. And a very interesting zone right here now on the weekly. This looks like a nice, I don't want to say order block. It could be our POI, or point of interest, okay? Where we could be looking for buys in this position to now go up, okay? If in fact this thing really wants to go up now, okay? So let's go ahead and clean this thing. Hang on. And I want to do that on a weekly. So I want to make sure that, look at this huge, massive push for an entire 4 weeks. It was an entire month up. And now it looks like it's coming back down. The first week to the downside. So let's see if we're going to have a continuation. I believe that at least this week we're going to have another continuation to the downside. It's going to be bearish, to be honest. This week most likely will be, this candle, I'm sorry, will be reaching at least this zone right here. I'm pretty sure. Now, I want to do this. I want to highlight this area right here. This is going to be my point of interest, okay? This is my POI. I'm going to be checking this zone if the market starts getting to that. So now let's go to the daily and let's see what we have here. Okay, price rejected. It looks like it broke above, but now it went to the downside. So let's see here. Look at in this area. We're seeing the direction is definitely bullish. It's been bullish. Like, oh my God, this is a beautiful, beautiful uptrend right there. Now, when the market is reaching a very important zone, very important resistance, what are we seeing? We see a BOS, a last BOS right there, and then boom, aggressive sell. We see an aggressive sell, and this sell You can see it much better on a 1 hour time frame. Aggressive sell right here, breaking this previous low, okay? Breaking it. So this is our change of character. The market did pull back, and then after that started crashing and breaking a structure. So it's breaking now a structure. It broke this structure, it broke this structure. So what I'm seeing here, this little gap right here, I'm sure that by tomorrow, by the time the New York session is opening, the market will be correcting that already. So we could be either ranging something like this before pushing up, and then potential continuation to the downside. I want to see some liquidity being formed in here, but I'm expecting something like that. Okay, potential OB could be maybe this one here at the top. Just potential. Okay, it's a zone that we can definitely be watching. But in overall, I think that we could continue dropping. Okay, it's been, as I mentioned, the market has been bullish for the past 4 weeks. So a pullback is required. A pullback is necessary to happen. Price is very overbought, very expensive. Let's go ahead and jump on US 30. It's kind of the same story right here. Let's go on a weekly. If we go on a weekly, we also see that change of character happening. You see? Let me highlight this again. So we got a push, pullback, push, pullback, push, pullback, push. Huge pullback. BOS. I'm sorry. Change of character, BOS. BOS. BOS, okay? Price is breaking the structures to the downside until here, and now we see the aggressive buy. So on US 30, it's looking a little bit different right here, because now we have this zone. We do have imbalance. So this is a zone you can watch, right? And also this one right here. This is a zone that you can watch, okay? So I'm expecting some correction to then perhaps start pushing up. So that's on a weekly. Okay, so it means you have a lot of opportunities to actually go selling right here. Okay, look at that pin bar right there. So I'm expecting for this week to drop. I want to see this week candle reaching this low. Remember this. Try to remember. I want to see this candle closing the same size as this one, at least the same size. I think we're gonna have that this week. Of course, depending on what's going to happen, perhaps with the news or if there are some reports or something. But let's see. Let's go on a 4 hour. If you go on a 4 hour, look at this massive gap to the downside. Huge. It's a huge, huge gap. How many actual pips? 48 pips. 48 pip gap. So I'm sure it's going to be correcting by tomorrow. It's going to be correcting that. So it's touching a potential order block. We do have liquidity right here, but is it actually going to push up from this point? Interesting. We'll have to see. If you go on a 4 hour, you also see that the market has rejected this very strong resistance right here. And if you stretch it a little bit more, it was a support. And if you stretch it a little bit more, it was a nice resistance. So this line right here, it's a very, very strong resistance and support in the past. It's a nice key level. And the market did react. You see the price broke very strong, but then struggle right here and breaking again aggressively, pushing up. Look at that huge wick, activating this 1 hour order block right here. The market didn't want it to go up or continue to the upside. Look at this huge drop, creating the change of character. Price pulled back, boom, activating these sales. Then after that, just melting and melting. So just after seeing this, I do believe we are going to continue dropping. Let's go S&P. S&P, I really like this index as well. We do have a beautiful change of character right there. Same thing, we have a big push. Hang on. We have a big push and a pullback. Big push and a pullback. Big push and a pullback. This was a BOS, BOS, and now we have a change of character. Price could be pulling back to this potential zone. We're going to highlight this POI right here and paying attention. Again, look how many, it can take another 4 or 5 weeks even to reach this zone, if it's actually going to be reached. But it's just a potential scenario if it really wants to continue pushing up. Okay, other thing you can do is you can use your Fibonacci from the low to the high, and right here just wait for the market to be inside a discount area for it to start maybe looking for buys, maybe swing trading. But that's going to be very interesting to see. So let's see what we have now on 4 hour. 4 hour, same scenario. The market has rejected a very strong resistance at the top. Now it's reaching a very strong support. Interesting to see what's going to happen right here. If it's going to struggle to break below. We do have imbalances right here. So I really want to see what is going to happen in this important level. Let's see, 30 minutes, 15 minutes. Something is going to be formed tomorrow. Like, I'm not eager to, of course, be looking for a sale right now or jumping in. No, I just want to wait for tomorrow at around 7 a.m. in the morning. That's normally when I trade. That's when New York session starts. So I'll be watching the market at that point. But we are, at least in the last, you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, last 4 days, the market has been bearish, completely bearish. So maybe expecting some type of correction, some type of pullback. I want to see what formation we're going to have there tomorrow, potentially on the group. If you're interested on seeing how I'm trading and you want to be part of the team, you can actually go on my website, teamprofitsenglish.com. You will find out there that I'm offering a 20% discount for my bundle. It comes with my course, mentorship, and a VIP signal group for life. It's only a one-time payment, okay? You don't have to be paying any monthly fees. I want to leave this big disclaimer here. If you're only looking for signals, you can forget about this, okay? If you're only looking for signals, I don't recommend you getting this. If you want to study, if you want to learn what I'm doing, how I'm trading, then I recommend you getting this, okay? The way we're trading right now, it's basically supply and demand, order blocks. And if you want to also follow me on my free Telegram group, you can just go on the description below and you will find out that this is the actual group. I do share information here as well, some setups daily for the students to have some free knowledge in there every day. All right, thanks again guys for watching. Please subscribe if you're new on the channel. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy guys.